do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it?
That thing you do. Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to All About the Joy. Friday Night Live. Cynthia's in the house. Just Cynthia. Rick Costa's in the house. What's up? We're a little bit early, but that's how we do. That's how we do.
Ricky, do match the background.
I do.
Oh, I could change the background so
You don't have to. It's
like
funny.
you're like a little head. No, all right, you guys. I've missed you guys. Not really, but I'm gonna go with that. How you doing? How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Looking forward to a long weekend. Hallelujah.
Oh yeah, because Monday is
Labor Day.
Labor Day. You know what? All these backgrounds are ugly. That's ugly. It's kind of bright though, I guess.
It is bright.
Okay. All about the joy. How was your week, Cynthia?
It was actually pretty good. I was telling Juan today, he's like, I haven't heard anything about your job. I said, because I actually had a pretty good week. Like, I caught up with everything by Wednesday. Like, yesterday and today, I was like taking my time doing some things so that the time would go because I didn't want to just sit there doing nothing. Like, I literally caught up with everything.
Okay, so you've been there like a year now? Finally.
I know, right?
It takes that long though. It does. Okay, see, I can't stand that. I put that light on because I thought it would brighten me. But now I hate having that light on. I'm gonna get over it. Rick, how was your week?
So work-wise, Monday I found out they hired 2 more people.
What do you mean 2 more people?
They hired 2 more people.
Remotely or
do your job? Like, we need more info.
They're down in Florida. The one is going to do only another company, the one I don't usually deal with. And then this other one, they said she's going to be like a floater. So she's going to flow between the 3 companies wherever she's kind of needed most. Blah, blah, blah. So we want you to show her what you do. So Monday, I was literally on the phone the entire day, holding this dang phone in my ear, explaining everything. And there was never a dull moment. And I said to her, and she's Spanish too, so sometimes be like, listen, say it in Spanish, like, does it look like I'm doing nothing? She's like, no, we've not stopped. Thank you. Thank you. So she knows. And she said by the end of the day, my brain is scrambled. And I'm like, and I've hardly showed you anything yet. So that made me feel good.
Wait, but you've been saying you needed help. So is this the help, or do you actually think they're trying to replace you?
Well, so if it's true that she's going to be like a floater between the 3 companies, and then they mentioned, well, if the boss wants to retire and he does the smaller company mostly more than anybody, then she'll be like just pretty much taking over for him. So they're talking about retirement already. I mean, his mom just passed, so maybe he's thinking like, okay, I need to think about my future now, and I don't know. So,
all right, I'm gonna stop messing with the backgrounds. They're all ugly. They got rid of all the good ones. Yeah, we have the motion ones that you don't ever experience. So
yeah, one of the ones I use, I'm like, where'd it go?
Yeah, they got rid of. I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
Try the motion one again and see if you can see it.
Who, Rick?
Yeah.
All right, let's do where was the one with the trees? That was good. Oh, this one was good.
Of course.
Let's see. Okay, can you see it, Rick?
It's not moving.
Oh, is it supposed to be moving?
It's moving.
It's not moving for me.
No, but you weren't on your phone before.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so when we're done, you'll go back and watch, and you'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is totally useless. I'm just gonna. All right. I'm gonna take the chat off because it's just us. There ain't nobody here today.
Where's Melody?
Where's Melody?
I mean, there's people in the chat, but I hate.
Melody, come forward. Where are you?
Maybe she's done with us. Maybe she's over it. Maybe I went too far. I posted a thing on Facebook that was Gavin Newsom. It was so funny. I just thought it was so funny, but I was like, all my Trump loving people are going to be mad at me because I never post that stuff on Facebook. It was kind of funny. I couldn't help it. I couldn't stop laughing. All right, but Rick, are you nervous? What are you feeling?
I mean, the first instinct was, uh-oh. But then, like, she keep asking me through the week, let me know if you need me to help you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'll let you know. And I pretty much still been doing everything by myself anyway. And I was like, do you not have anything to do? She goes, oh, no, they gave me lots to do. I was like, well, then go ahead and do what you got to do, and I'll do what I got to do. So
how you feeling? You didn't answer the question.
Fine. Yes.
Okay. After 20 years, though, right? 20-something years?
20 plus, yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Well, okay. I had a very busy week.
Carmen.
Thank you. You know what, Cynthia? Thank you so much for asking. I did?
No, Cynthia did.
Yeah, she did. She freezes every once in a while. I'm over it now. Okay, now there's like a whole bunch of people. I don't know. Hey, if you guys talk in the chat, I will see. Oh, no, I won't because I deleted the chat here too. I guess I'll put the chat on. I don't know. To watch.
Wait till somebody actually says something, then put it in.
But what if I don't notice it because I have a list of stuff to do? I'm not gonna. You know me.
Oh,
I'm paying attention.
Put the chat on.
Put the chat on. Right.
Wait,
you guys would see it? Where would you see it?
Because we see it on the side.
Not if I don't have I see it. I know now you do, not if I don't have the side up.
No, but we still see it, I think.
No, Rick.
You don't see,
if I don't have the side up.
Cynthia, you don't see off of the normal square messages from audience will display here. You don't see that?
I put
that's the chat on. Because she put it up.
No, but when she takes it off, outside of the video, there's another section.
Yeah, that's the chat.
Right. We'll still see that.
Right, but if she takes that part off, then we won't see it. Yeah, we won't see it.
No, that's not going to change.
I feel like this is who's on first. Rick, you're talking about in the background. You're talking about in the green room. You can see the chat.
It's like a separate.
Yeah. You're talking about the green room, though. You're not talking about the screen.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you, right? You're talking about the green room.
I guess if that's what you want to call it, yeah.
Yeah, let's call it the green room because the audience can't see what you're talking about.
Right.
We're not tech people.
So that's the green room. So Cynthia's on her phone. She can't see that.
Oh, that's just on the phone. That's why.
Goodness gracious. I'm like, I'm going to let this play out for a little bit, see if they figure out what the fuck's going on because they're both like, no, she can't. No, she can't. I'm like, this is good. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just don't like having this. I would rather just have the intimate conversation. But Rick, if you see people come on, since you can see the green room, then you let me know. I don't think anyone's. It's the holiday.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of people. What?
It's a holiday weekend, but.
Oh my God! Everyone in our building is gone. I'm like,
people have that mindset already. So yeah, they have the mindset. So they're already on vacation in their mind, even though.
I'm like, yes. I went. I actually saw Mario today. I don't want to talk too much about his business, but yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, but the traveling out there, yeah, he's doing okay. We'll see how he is this weekend, but traveling over to him, I was actually pretty shook. There wasn't that much traffic, so I was like, I thought it was gonna be like an hour, but it was not that bad at all. So yeah, I was only there for a minute. I was only there for I wasn't a minute. I was there for like an hour, but I thought I was gonna be there longer. But he's doing what he needs to do, and he sends his love and blessings or whatever. And so yeah.
Okay, good.
It was so cool to see him. Yeah, it was so cool. So yeah, I had an interesting week. It was one of my final days so I have different clients. So this was the final client, final days. And it's so funny because they gave me flowers and a plant. I know Cynthia's like
she does not like them.
I was like, oh my God, thank you. I hate and you know what's even worse is now I have to try to take care of them. And you know what? Some of the flowers are already dead. And I'm like, see, this is why you don't give flowers. I didn't do anything. I put them in fucking water. You know what I mean?
Did you cut the stems?
Yeah, but then it had that thing of whatever it is, sugar. I don't know what it is. Like, and I didn't put all that in. I'm like, it just needs water right now. And then I'm like, oh, they're dying. Put the shit in. I hate flowers. Don't fucking give me flowers.
So we're not talking about potted plant. We're talking about
They gave
innovative.
me a pot. They gave me
Oh,
they gave me two because it came from different people. I got flowers, roses, or actually a beautiful bouquet. Like if you're gonna go there, you know what I mean.
mm.
And then I got a I don't even know what the plant. I had to look it up. What's the name of the plant I got? They're like I asked Jarvis, and Jarvis told me what it was. I don't know what it is. I can't look it up. It's I don't know. They're just like they have stem, like a stem, and then they have little white flowers on them.
Mm.
Oh my God, I'll go get it.
Orchids? An orchid?
Yes, 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 yes. I was like, I'll just go get it. Orchids, yeah. And it's like it needs to be in a whatever moist, or it has to have humidity and an east facing window. I'm like, fuck.
Don't put it in direct sunlight and only put one ice cube in it a week. That's it.
Ice cube. Nobody said nothing about no ice cube.
Trust me, one ice cube a week.
I'm giving it away. I'm not gonna keep it. I don't like flowers. I don't like I don't like them. I know this is a weird thing about me. It's not that I don't like them. It's just not my thing. But it was lovely gesture. And we had a nice lunch. Like I got to pick where we could go to lunch and stuff. So it was really nice. But it was also bittersweet because I realized in training the new person that, we did so much in the years that I was there. Like we cleaned up so much, whatever. So this project is over for me. You know what I mean? But you don't realize how much you've done till you're trying to explain it to somebody else. And you're like, oh my God, that wasn't even something. So I was kind of really proud of myself. And then also like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like, so that was really good. And then I just, the 28th, which was yesterday, I don't always talk about this, but it was the anniversary of my mother's passing, which some days hits me good, some days hits me bad. And I think it hit me bad this week because I knew it was, I don't know why I was obsessed with it or whatever, but I was really thinking on it a lot. And I think as I started evaluating my life and evaluating where I'm at and what I've become and is it good enough? And yeah, it is. And you know what I mean? Like it's like I do all that self-talk to try to get myself out of it, but so it is what it is. But yeah. So it was a good week. I'm actually exhausted. I'm tired. And I really just want to sleep. Like I'm actually excited about the next week or so because I think I'm just going to try to come up with a new plan for Carmen. Like I just want to get up and go to the beach first thing in the morning, as opposed to getting up, getting my coffee and working on my client stuff because they're all over the country or whatever. They're all over the world or whatever. You know what I mean? Like getting emails. Like it's going to be nice it's bittersweet not to have any of that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I'm like, I'm going to go walking on the beach first thing in the morning. Like I want to bring my cup of coffee and walk to the beach. You know what I mean? Like I want to
feel like you're semi-retired, but not really.
I hope my fucking landlord sees it that way. Like, dude, I'm retired now. No, I just want to.
You wake up very early, so
4:30 in the morning.
And in perspective, so.
Yeah. No. I mean, I do have a project that starts again in September, but from the 1st to the 15th, I'm kind of like vacationing. You know what I mean? So, so I retired. That's unless I win the lottery, because I played. It'll be like all about we closed. That's what this is gonna be.
Say more like a sabbatical, a short sabbatical, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I was talking to a friend of mine who was like, why don't you just travel? Like, don't worry about it. Of course, there's someone who's extremely wealthy. And I'm like, I don't want to, like, to me, that's not going to make me feel restful right now because it's not somewhere I want to go or that I'm planning to go. You know what I mean? Like, and I just am excited for the quiet. I'm excited to be left alone, So that's my big plan. I'm going to get up in the morning, go to the beach. And not like, and I'm going to work. No, I'm going to walk to the beach with my coffee. That's all I want to do is like in the morning, go there. I want to do some writing. I started doing an outline this week and just kind of filling in some things I want to do. So it's kind of bittersweet, like I'm happy to be done with all of that and excited for what's next, but also a little scary because that paycheck was so good. You know what I mean? Like all those paychecks were so good. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. So we'll be seeing a lot more gray hair. We'll be starting to see the wrinkles, it'll all be coming in like the mask comes off. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm surprisingly happy. And yesterday was good. I think I was just doing an assessment of my life as I always do on my mother's anniversary of her passing. So
Yeah, Teresa actually sent us a text about
she
it.
didn't send me a text.
No.
What did she send?
Oh, her message with emojis. But she sent just saying, that it's the anniversary and so.
It's weird. It's a weird thing to realize. I'm always thrown that I've been here so long. Like it feels like I've been here longer than I've been anywhere else. Like this is home. Like even though I love Boston, the truth is I've been here longer than I've ever lived. And it's a strange thing to realize that. Not because I'm old, but it's like, how did that happen? Yeah. So.
Interestingly, coincidentally, my dad's birth and death were both in August also. So
really?
Oh wow.
Does it bother you, or how do you? I mean, you don't have to share, but
no, not bothered really.
It doesn't faze you at all.
No.
It's interesting, yeah. I mean, everybody deals with it differently. It's funny because things like Mother's Day or her birthday or whatever, none of those things really bother me. And usually, it's not that her birthday bothers me, but I can usually it's just another, it's a little bump in the day or whatever. But this week, I don't know. This year it was just a little bit different. I think it's because I'll tell you. I think not that any of you asked, but I'm going to share. I'm like having a conversation in my head all by myself. So just bear with me. But
we're just here, Rick. Just
just as you always are, just here to be my audience. No.
I mean, you're at a place of uncertainty now, so that's going to change the way you think.
I don't think it's about uncertain. No, I'm not uncertain. I'm certain I'm not supposed to be doing that work I've been doing. No, that is not because if that were the case, I would have figured out a way to stay or find other clients. Yeah. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm that good, but I am. You know what I mean? And I'm not confused at all that I have been if I can tell any young person anything, please don't get stuck on always having to pay your bills. Figure out a way to leap. Whatever that is, leap. You know what I mean? It's hard. I'm not going to lie. I leaped quite a few times. And, college is a good example, or just moving out here by myself. And I don't regret any of those things. But I think at some point I started realizing that I really wanted to live in this neighborhood. I wanted to live here. And that's important to me. And I don't regret that. You know what I mean? But it was too long because then COVID, I had written my book and I was doing speaking events and I felt like I was on the right trajectory. Finally, I was like, oh, and then COVID hit and it changed everything again for everyone.
Everything for a loop.
Yeah.
The whole world.
Yeah. And then I had my surgeries or whatever. And then I got back into that, the rat race of just being miserable, but having the money I needed to do the things I needed to do, you know what I mean? Especially after the surgery and whatever. So I just, I'm glad that I am now in this position, even if the financial part of it is going to be a little bumpy along the way. So no, I'm not uncertain about nothing. I'm certain I had to leave.
That's the part I meant was the financial part is the uncertain part.
Yeah, been there, done that. Don't care. I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? I've never been afraid of being pow. Been there, done that. Yeah, I'll be good. But I actually think that what was bothering me about my mom yesterday, throughout the day was, I think it goes back to something we talked about a long time ago, which is this. Everyone thinks I'm so accomplished. Everyone thinks Carmen, oh, she's so successful or whatever. She's done so much. And I've still not done anything I've wanted to do. Nothing. And that breaks my heart every day. Maybe the book, and skydiving. Those things are on my bucket list and whatever. But well, no, I mean, like when I think of the things, but I wanted to hike Kilimanjaro. That's not going to happen. I still haven't gone to Scotland and Ireland. I know that'll happen. We're going. We're going. Totally going.
Oh, I saw that. I saw the guy that looks like what's his name? The Scottish guy.
Sterling K. Brown. Yeah,
Yeah,
the black Scottish guy. Isn't he great?
It was so funny.
But like there were all these things I haven't accomplished, like, and I was doing short films and independent films, but then that got swayed, and I don't even know if what I really want to do is acting so much. I want to be in, like, do more theater. That would be great, but I don't know if I want to do film and TV. So there's just like all these things, like, but yeah, so whatever. I'm just saying. And this show is part of, like I always thought, like, I want to have a talk show, especially when Oprah was happening. Remember back in the day when we were all loving Oprah? I was like, I could have my own talk show. And then I remember when like Sherry and all these people, what's her name?
Yeah.
All of them, they all started their shows. I'm like, that's supposed to be me. I was very upset about it, very jealous, very happy for her though. I watch her show.
There's quite a few. Like, who's the singer from American Idol? She's got one too.
What's her name? Kelly Clarkson, yeah.
No, the black one.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if I love her show so much, but I'm happy for them all. They're all funny. It's weird that all the women have the talk show during the day and all the men have the talk shows at night. Isn't that weird? The comedians.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed that. Well, because Stephen Colbert, all of them, it's just all the men are at night and all the women are during the day. It's just a weird thing, but
never clicked in my head.
Yeah. So I love that I created this. So like this is partial, but I want more momentum. I want more stuffage. I want more people watching. Like you want to see it grow. You want to see it move forward. So like little pieces, but not in the real way I want it to be. So yeah, I guess. So Rick, you sent first of all, let's not get into this habit now, sending me shit because I'm not watching it. I know. I was like, he started now. So now he's like, Carmen, don't use Instagram. So now I'm going to start sending her stuff on her email. Like, she's home. Like, no, it's okay because we're going to talk about it now. But I have to tell you, I'm curious what you think. So let's see if I can do this so that people can watch it. Well, I don't know. You sent an email. Okay, wait. All right. Give me a minute. I would say talk amongst yourselves, but you can't because you got to help me. I'm gonna play it and then we'll talk about it. What am I doing?
Oh, you're talking about the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but that's
so
not gonna,
what you called it? Honorable or
a loser. I was shook. Like, why would you call him that?
No, I wouldn't think that, but I know people that would think that.
No, yeah. You can't do that now. See, I shouldn't have said nothing. Okay, wait. All right, I can't show it now because
why?
Let's see. Because it's not gonna. Before it popped up the actual. All right, let's see. Okay, let me see if I can do it. All right, I'm gonna do this. Okay, that is so confusing. Whoa. Can you see this?
Yeah, you're
Firefox. All right, here it goes. Oh,
yeah. Oh, we need volume.
I know. Wait.
We're just watching a guy get dressed.
I can't hear him.
You don't have audio on your end either?
No.
Is the volume up?
Okay, wait. Let me just.
Sometimes you have to unmute the video in the app.
It's not muted.
But
I'm confused. This was working before.
Wait, it is muted up top.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, wait.
Set a date.
There you go.
I matched with this girl on Hinge. We had really good conversation. Set a date for tonight at 7 p.m. at a taco spot. Confirmed with her yesterday. She was excited. I was excited. I messaged her today. Said, hey, see you tonight. 30 minutes ago. I checked just to see if she answered. And she unmatched me. So, get this for maybe the outfit. Yeah. I'd be asking, why am I still going to show up for this date? It's a good question. One, I'm not sure if she's actually going to show up or not. What if she shows up and I'm the one that doesn't show up? And I want to be the one that shows up. I want to remind myself, even if things don't work out, I still got me. What if me still showing up leads to an opportunity I might never seen coming? I want to be the person when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. She still might go. Who's to say? If she is coming, did bring some connect for this deeper talk cards because emotions and shit. Some positives. It's a beautiful night in San Diego. The sun is setting. It's a really nice day out. I don't know. I like my outfit. that's good. Update. She did not come. She did not come, but she said, I want to pretend like I'm absolutely fine. It doesn't bother me. It does. I'm giving myself permission to feel what I need to feel. I said stinks getting stood up. At the same time, I showed up. And that's what matters for me. This shows the kind of person that I am. Kind of what dating is. You build resiliency while you hold on to hope. Who knows what that person is going through? Maybe they had a really rough day. Maybe they got back together with their ex. This is how you weed out people who you're not looking for. You're looking for someone who can communicate, to enjoy a nice sunset, read some Harry Potter. I'm gonna be fine. It stinks, but it's all the proof I need that I'm on the right track. Love you. Bye. I think I'm about to be stood up for.
I thought he was sweet. I don't know. I
love
was
that guy.
confused by your question. I was like, why would we even write that he would be a loser?
No, because I know people that would think that. Be like, listen, as soon as she unfollowed him, he should have known what a loser he. I know people that would say that.
The people who say that are the ones that are losers. I think that's a guy who has some really good mental health because he felt like, well, if she doesn't show up, I still have me. I'm going to enjoy the day. I'm going to go out, enjoy the sunset, read a book, enjoy my life.
But even your email was interesting because you're like, I don't know about the games. I was like, I thought he was.
I just thought it was a little weird. Like you're bringing a whole Connect 4. I can understand the cards, but like,
I thought it was good. I was like, he prepared just in case there's a lull or something. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Cards too, but I was like, a board game?
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? So my old best friend, may he rest in peace, Richard Johnson, a huge board game thing. Like, and I don't play board games at all. But so to me, I'm like, okay, I get it. I see. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. But he had options, I thought that was good. Yeah. But but I wanted I was going to ream you, Rick, because I'm like, why would you? First of all, why are you sending this to me? Because it has nothing to do with anything we've ever talked about. If you want something as a subject on the show, just motherfucking say so. Like, I hate that too. Like that weird, like just say, hey, this might be a good idea for the show. Because other than that, I'm like, why is he sending this to me? You know what I mean?
Touched me, and I was hoping
it was interesting.
All right.
No, it really touched me. Like, and then the comments were like, wow, the people, right? Like, there was one person said this exact thing happened to me. The waitress asked, are you okay? Like, I thought somebody was coming. Yeah, she stood me up. She goes, I'm off in 10 minutes. And he goes, I'm still with her 2 years later. I'm like,
oh, see, that's cute. See, that would have been a cute. Now, see, if you had sent that, I would have been like, oh, that's a cute, sweet story. But you send me that says, is this a loser or honorable? I'm like, and I'm thinking it's a military thing at first. And I was like, I'll watch it later, whatever. And then I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, there's no happy ending. So I'm like, maybe he wants this on the show. I have no idea. There needs to be connection. My email is flooded with so much stuffage. Just telling you. I know. Okay, but we're here. We're talking about. All right, that's right there. Ream Rick is first part of what we're doing. How do you guys deal with ghosting?
I don't think I've ever been ghosted.
Oh, Well, we're going to take care of that this week. It doesn't have to be in a relationship. I mean, you've never been ghosted. Like you've never applied for a job and nobody's gotten back to you. That's ghosting.
Oh,
Like
well,
if
yeah.
so, ghosting is the idea of people just never following up. You know what I mean, and never giving you a reason why. I think it's horrible. Go ahead,
I
Rick.
kind of feel like the whole Maya Angelou thing. If you show me who you are, I'm gonna believe you.
People make fun of me because not make fun of me, but I email and text everyone back. Everyone. It doesn't matter. Like at some point, it might take me 24 hours to do it, but I will send back an email. One of the things when we were training the new person who took over for this client, the other people were telling like, "Ooh, don't get Carmen mad because you're gonna get a long email." And I'm like, a thorough email, a thorough. There'll be no questions, right? Because like, especially also if I'm mad at them, I try not to like exert my madness through voice. I like try to calm down and then put it in an email. You know what I mean? And so some of them like they just get to the point where they just know it's coming. You know what I mean? The long email. But it was just kind of funny. I'm like, I think it's really rude not to follow up with people. If somebody takes the time to email you or text you or send you something, then you should at least respond back. I hate when people don't respond back. Even and there's fucking emoji. Okay, and I'm not saying this so that people send out millions of emojis, but if somebody sends you an email, I mean a text message, and they're like, just wanted to see how you were doing, you could be like, happy face, talk soon. You don't. I hate when people don't respond back. I think it's rude. I do.
I just give you the thumbs up.
But I think that's fine, especially when it's just about are you going to be on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
I
can
mean, how
write.
much time does it take just to give a quick response? For goodness sake, my gosh, it's not a lot of effort or time. Just do it.
I think ghosting is easier for people because they don't want to deal with confrontation. So they don't want to actually, because the proper thing for that woman to have done would have been to say, you know what, I'm sorry, I thought about this, but I can't make it tonight. Maybe we'll reschedule something. And then, whenever she felt, she could be like, you know what, I've decided, whatever. And I don't know why that's so hard for people. If you're going to be on those dating sites, then at least have some class, have some fucking integrity. It does. It annoys me. I don't know why people do that.
I always feel like those blind dates, like I always feel like, okay, the person's waiting there. The other person shows up and they look around, kind of scoping out the person to see how they look. And if they don't like them, they leave type stuff.
Okay, but I'm so confused. Are we still stuck in everyone has webcams. Can you not have or FaceTime or you can't do that before you go on the date?
Exactly.
So why?
But still, even respond saying, I don't think it's going to work or whatever, best of luck.
Right.
Or I found somebody else I think I might be more compatible with. I'm sorry. Good luck to you.
Well, you don't need to say that because that's kind of me. That's like, I found better who was finer than you.
No, he said more compatible. So that could be many things.
It don't matter. That would hurt my feelings. Don't send me no text telling me.
That would hurt you more than just not showing up? Not me.
No. But you could, what I'm saying is you could just say, you know what, I can't make it tonight. I'm sorry. Whatever you could, and not make the person show up. And we're talking about not ghosting. That's a whole other thing. I don't need to know that you found somebody better. Like, I don't need to know that. It's like that. I mean, that's better than not ghosting, but you don't need to hurt my feelings in the process. This is what I mean. Class, etiquette, manners. We need to fucking teach this shit again. You know what I mean? You can let people down without hurting them.
Right.
It's not me as you is fucking common ass one. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was ready to date, but I realize now I'm not. There are so many things. I got a million of them. Like, I appreciate it, but I don't date coworkers.
I have a feeling Carmen has used many of them.
You look like my ex. I didn't realize it, but you really look like my ex. That's a great one. I'm helping people here. Like that helps smooth it, and it's never true. I mean, it could be true, but I say that like a lot, like not a lot, but just say, you want me to give you some more? I got tons of them.
I saw a video of a guy that went to meet a girl, and apparently she never said her actual height, and she was like 2 feet higher than him. And he was like, she's like, what? I'm still the same person you talked to. And then they started laughing, and then he was like, yeah, all right, let's go.
you know. Well, look, you're attracted to who you're attracted to, you know, and you can't get mad about that. I've told you guys a story about well, I have so many stories, but I remember one guy I dated and he said he was like, you know, like I thought he was like my age or whatever, but when I showed up, he was like 20 years
Mister.
older. No, and he had like the spray hair. It was just so the dye. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like I just and I, you know, I was trying to be respectful and kind. I stayed for the dinner and I offered to pay my half because I never want people to have to pay, you know, not insulting him or whatever. And you know, it's you women today. I'm like, there's the there it is. We are not the same, you know, but yeah, it's I have so many stories, yeah. Because that was back in the day. Mm-hmm.
Maybe that could be
Dating
another book
sites.
under a pseudonym.
What?
Maybe that could be its own book under a pseudonym, a different name.
No, I would never do that. I'd hate to. Well, I mean, I'm still in touch with quite a few of those men. I don't, you know, I became friends with some of them, you know, but yeah. It's weird. Yeah. I think if you look at whatever ghosting is, whether it's like people who send in resumes for a job or you interview for a job, and I don't even understand what that's about. If you interview for a job and you do a Zoom call with somebody or you do a phone call with somebody, that person, whether it's a recruiter or the employer or whatever, they should get back to you and say, we've moved on to someone else. It's just weird.
I was ghosted like that.
You were.
And
okay. See,
I was.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
My hair
was.
is really dry right now. God, I'm listening.
And I emailed the person back. I said, you know, I'm still interested in the position. Just wanted to know if you made a decision. Oh, we decided to go another way. Like, you could have just told me. Like,
well, because people don't realize you're still hoping. You're still
right.
hoping and wishing and thinking that maybe possibly, you know what I mean? And it's like, and I don't understand with technology today why it's so hard to send in. Like, if you don't like confrontation, then don't be a fucking recruiter because you're gonna have to tell more people no than not. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like it's just that whole thing. But if you are, you can also, you don't have to get on a Zoom call or call them. You can just email them. I still think that's tacky. I think if someone has taken the time and they're doing a face-to-face interview, however you do it, you should at least give them an actual phone call, you know, and let them
And I
know.
had 2 interviews with them.
Yeah, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
That's just wrong.
I think I told you guys about the time that I was told I had a job. Come on Monday. You start on Monday. And then they called me later and said, oh, you know what? We actually found somebody else that kind of knows how to do this already. So sorry.
If I had known you then, had you signed documents or anything? Had you signed documents?
I can't remember if I did or not.
Ooh, I would have been like, hey, let me introduce you to my friend Dave, who's a lawyer.
Right.
Yeah, because they would have to
Those
give you a
signed
compensation.
documents.
Yeah, you can't do that. And the fact that they told you they found somebody who's a family member or whatever it was they told you, no, that's wrong.
Right.
I mean, that may have been true, but then they should have compensated you because you had already left your other job, right?
Yeah, and plus I'm telling everybody, I got a new job. I'm all excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I look like an idiot.
Yeah, and that's just bad. I mean, yeah, no, it's just weird. Yeah,
But
I
if that's
think
how you're gonna treat people, then I don't want to work for you. Actually,
that's true. That's true. But you still could have gotten compensated somehow. It's just tacky. But I think that's a book that I would. It's not a book I want to write, but I feel like we've lost a lot of manners and etiquette, and like people get all caught up in me swearing. Well, you guys know, right? Like people be like, "She just swears so much." It's like, fuck off. You know, like I'm gonna do it even more now. But it's like, you think that's the problem? Like that's not about. I'm not swearing at people. You know what I mean? But we've all lost this ability to be kind to each other. Or again, today driving, and I have to say, I'm not saying I'm the best driver on the planet, but I'm a pretty good driver and I'm pretty considerate on the road. And today somebody like cut me off and then flipped me off. Like, what? Of course I laugh because that's what I do. Even if I'm not feeling it, I do it because it throws people. I'm like, like that. And they got even more upset. I was like, yay, thank you. Fucking assholes. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just weird. Like I think we're an angrier kind of place nowadays. I don't know what that's about. It feels it. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I already talked about why I was upset about you calling someone a loser.
not me. I love the guy.
Gary! Gary!
Hey,
How
way
are
from
you?
Hear me okay?
What time is it? 3 a.m.?
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
He
can you
can't
not
hear
hear us? Oh.
Sorry, I was on mute. You're right.
How
we
are
heard you.
you?
I'm okay. I was up at stupid o'clock again and I saw you alive, so I thought I'd pop in and say hello.
No, you're always welcome. So, we were talking about dating and ghosting stories. Please share.
I've not been ghosted.
Everyone's been ghosted.
I've been ghosted from a
Takes a
text
minute.
point of view. I've had people not text me back, but I've never been sat at a restaurant and they haven't turned up. If you're talking that bad, I've not had that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But Texas, yeah, I'm with Gary on that one.
Oh, I've been ghosted at a restaurant. Totally. At least twice. Yeah.
Oh,
How does that make you feel?
I mean, you look at if you're going to be out there in the dating scene, it's part of the game. But it kind of is like something Rick said. It's like if somebody's going to ghost you, it's not somebody I want to even be associated with. You know?
They're not worth the effort.
Yeah, I'm not going to get upset about it. It's part of the game. But that's also, let's be clear, we're talking 25 years ago when I was on the dating scene, when webcams and FaceTime were not a thing. So it was really, you were going in blind and off of pictures. So that's when I was doing online dating. Today, I'm confused why anybody would ghost anyone when you have all the ability to see each other, at least get a vibe. And even if you meet each other and you're like, oh, Gary, I thought you and I was something, but I'd still have dinner with you. I'm like, we'd still have dinner. Like, why wouldn't you still have the dinner and be like, all right, but it's not going to work out? Why would you ghost someone?
Right.
Yeah.
Weird.
When it comes to a first date, I've always got rules, which is I go in there with zero expectation and just go in there like you're spending an evening with somebody. It is what it is. And, and if it goes well, great. If it doesn't go well, if it doesn't go well, that's it, I suppose. And then you move on.
Yeah. Huh. So do you want to tell us any of you missed all my stories of all the excuses I use to let men down gently. Do you have any lines you use when you meet a woman and you're like, yeah, okay, it's not going to work?
Depends. Like you say different things when you're 20 than when you're 40, I suppose.
Are you trying to say I'm old, bitch? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm 40. Me.
Okay. Well, I mean, I said things. I was just telling them that my favorite line that I tell is like, if I meet somebody and I know it's not going to work, because right away, you already know, you can just tell if you're not attracted, whatever. I'll just say like, I didn't realize this, but you remind me so much of like my brother or an ex, or I always say something.
Oh God, that'll end the night quickly.
Well, no, I'll do it, but I'll just be like, I don't think it's going to work, right? It's a good one because it's not really. And Cynthia's laughing because she knows I don't have a brother, like that I would ever say that about. Like I don't know, like that I would ever say that about. But you know what I mean? It's that weird, but it's a great line because you can go out and have dinner and then you just be like, I don't think this is going to work, and something about you reminds me of my brother. You know what I mean? It's so weird. I know. I'm good at this shit. That's why I'm single.
That could only be worse if you said that immediately after kissing them.
Ew! Well, why would I wouldn't kiss somebody who
No, but then the next line is, you remind me of my brother. I'll be like, what?
Oh, I see where you're saying that's gross. You're nasty. You're gross.
Probably messing that person up in the head so bad.
Forever. I'd be like, well, but imagine if you said it like in a good way, like, wow, you remind me of my brother.
I think that's even worse.
I know, that would be so good. Okay, we're going down a really weird rabbit hole.
Yeah,
now, right?
Let's not go down that path.
Okay, what's one of your favorite dating experiences, Gary, that you did have that was a blind date or whatever, or dating app thing? Was there a good one?
I got set up with a friend once, and everything was going really well, but they don't tell you there's always something that your friends don't tell you, right? About the person.
Okay. I don't know.
No, you must get what I mean. Like, You get what I mean? Like,
I get what you mean.
they're nice, they're
what am I
funny,
missing?
and you're waiting for, there's going to be a problem, but they're hiding
Right.
it from you, kind of thing.
Like she's ugly or something, or
No, I'm not. So the one that came to mind, I had a really nice date with a girl, but the big thing for her was that she was like super high maintenance to the point where she'd already declared bankrupt twice by the age of 30.
Oh,
So, I had a nice
scary.
house. I didn't want to lose that. So it's like, sorry.
Oh, wow. So that was the cutoff for you. That was, that's interesting. Wow. I like you. You're into the money part. Okay.
It's not that. It's just that, you work hard and
So you ask a woman what her credit rating is.
No. I found this out after the date. So the date went really well, and I thought, oh, this is brilliant. And I'd said to my friend Mike, oh, I'd like to meet her again. And that's when he let slip about the fact that she's terrible with money.
It wasn't okay. So she's terrible.
So I never found out on the day. I thought, God, she's brilliant. This is perfect.
Right.
But there was a massive but that I didn't know until after the fact.
But what if she could have reformed? What if she just had moments? Is there a possibility for you two to ever get back together?
If she'd been bankrupt once,
that would have been 32 bankruptcies and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
She should have learned the lesson.
And the fact that her friends know about it, that's the other part too. Like that means that she might have loaned money, she might have gotten money from them or been in the tragedy.
Yeah, she didn't even have a good job either. Like, that's the weird part.
Oh,
she was living way outside of her means.
All right, there were multiple things.
Yeah, like she I remember she turned up and she was like, listen, I don't know what she was wearing, but it looked expensive.
Oh.
And she was like a cashier at Aldi. Which I don't know if you have Aldi over there.
It's a grocery store, right? Aldi's a grocery
it's like
store,
a budget grocery store.
Right.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. I presume she had like a good job or something, but no, she was a cashier.
You know what? I said this at work the other day. As I'm leaving, I was trying to tell the new person just some things to watch out for. And we were in the parking lot. And of course, there were all these expensive cars in the parking lot, And I drive, everyone knows, an old Honda Civic hybrid. I just don't even whatever. And so she's looking at all the cars. And she drives a regular car too. And she's looking at all the cars. I'm like, yeah, the irony is you're going to know how much everyone makes and how in debt they are because of all these cars. Like, it's so weird, right? Because everyone's bling bling with the cars, and it's like, yeah, none of you can afford this. It's so weird.
So first comment from Anthony saying hello.
Oh, should I put the chat back up?
If you want to, it's up to you.
Hi, Anthony. How are you?
I remember having a friend that he was so in love with this girl, but he was telling me all this stuff about how she handles money, and I'm like, "Ooh, dude, that's too many red flags. Like, you gonna be intertwining your life with her, and that's how. I don't care how much you love her.
You're looking 10 years in the future, and you're like destitute.
Yeah, and thank God they broke up.
Right.
They broke up. Thank God.
You know what's so interesting? It never even dawned on me to think about money when it comes to, I know. Well, my first husband, I've only had one, and I will never have another one. I met him. He was a tow truck driver. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't even dawn on me. Like, and now I'm not going to giving him props. Let me stop talking right now. But I mean, like, he's extremely successful, but it never even dawned on me to think about money as an issue.
I don't think about money as an issue. It's the fact she declared bankrupt twice and lived way out of her means. That was the problem. It wasn't an issue with what she earned or where she worked. It was the fact that she was spending, I don't know, 10 times what she earns. I don't know. That's the bit I had a problem with.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that tells you something.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's a big red flag.
It's a red flag. Red flag, yeah. He's like massive. I'm gonna say that, massive. I love it.
It spends clearly beyond.
Why are you making me sound like I'm from Downton Abbey?
All I said was massive.
Massive.
That's how you said it. Massive. I said one word, and all of a sudden you sound like I've never even watched Downton Abbey.
You're not
listening. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. I don't know. What were you saying, Rick?
I forgot.
We were talking about red flags and
Well, with that girl, yeah, he broke up with her, and I was like, whew, dodged a bullet there. So
Okay, but you're still single though, right, Gary?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
too
kinda.
kinda.
No, I just went on a date last week, but I don't think it's
Oh,
going anywhere.
okay.
So
Okay,
there's
good. All right,
no
you don't
point
have to
going
talk
into
about
it anymore. So
no
fine,
bankrupt, please.
Hopefully she's listening. He's
That's
gonna
the
check
part.
her credit rating.
I'm pretty sure. Well, if she's awake at 2:30 in the morning, then that's a big red flag. I guess.
Full like background check. You know what? The first guy that I went, and I still know Robert today, but so again, this was in the beginning when nobody was online dating, and it was. Remember, people were lying about it. People were like, "No, we met through a friend." So this was back in the day.
Ashamed of it.
Everybody was
Yeah,
ashamed
it
of
was
it.
looked at as dodgy, wasn't it? Like you met someone online in the early days.
Oh, it was
looked at like
cheesy.
you were weird or something.
Yeah, and this was also before webcams because I remember when he got a webcam, he's like, I got a webcam. I'm like, I don't do porn. I'm not doing no porn. I remember being like, and he was like, okay, weirdo. We still hadn't met yet. But I flew to Las Vegas to meet him because he lived in Las Vegas and in Nevada. And I got my own hotel room and I had all my security stuff. And I told him, I'm like, I need your social security number because I got to do a background check. I'm not flying out there to meet you, like whatever. And he was like, here's my social security number. Now I didn't even it was more about like how he would respond. And he was like, here's my social security number. He didn't even think twice about it. Yeah. We're still friends today. Yeah. He's a cool guy.
I've never been asked to provide that kind of information before.
But wait, here's the thing. You got to remember this is, and we like went back and forth for like 6 months. Things are very different now. So this was online dating. You didn't really have a way to see each other except through the pictures.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And I was going to fly to Las Vegas to meet him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dedication. That is.
Well, it was after 6 months, and the boy is hot as hell. He still is. You know what I mean? And it was, it was a good 2 years. You know what I mean? So that was a good one. But no. If he's listening, I'm gonna die. But he's a great guy. But I'm just saying, like, that was a different thing. That's why I'm confused. Like, why now everyone's like swiping, meeting for dinner, and then ghosting people. I'm like, you can talk to each other, you can see each other on, like this Zoom or whatever. Like, if meeting would just be the next step,
I've never done that, but you could technically, it's not really a date, but you could literally have like a pre-date on.
What do you mean a pre-date?
Like before you go out on a date, you could chat with someone on WhatsApp or whatever.
Wait, you guys don't do that? Oh, wait, I'm so confused.
No, I don't do that usually.
Wait, so you guys are okay, you guys meaning people using these online dating things. So you guys have the ability to see each other.
I don't do the online dating anymore. Like I've not done it in a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what
I don't do that stuff. I tried a few of them at the start. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay.
How did you meet the lady you had a date with?
Oh, through someone at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the old school way. That's different, I guess. See,
I'm a bit of an old man in ways.
What?
I'm a bit of an old man in ways when it comes to, even though I work in IT, there's some parts of technology I'm just not a big fan of using.
Okay, got you. Anthony just said the only red flag that I have is a woman who won't respect that I have a good relationship with my mother and women who won't respect my hobbies and or interests. Well, why would any woman not respect that you have a good relationship with your mother, Anthony? That don't make no sense.
It's different if you're a mama's boy.
Yeah, okay. Don't get Cynthia started talking about mama's boy. What is
it's
a
one
mama's
thing
boy?
to have a good relationship with your mom, but if you're a mama's boy and that's a whole other story.
What does that mean, mama's boy?
A mama's boy is just you're way too attached to your mom and always have to talk to her about anything and everything, even your own relationship. Like nothing is private between you and your girlfriend or wife or whoever. Like that, there's just boundaries,
She's talking about Juan. Her husband. Yeah.
Mine's a little bit like that. Oh, sorry, Carmen.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys have it in England, but there's a show called Everybody Loves Raymond, and yeah, this guy is a mama's boy, big time. She always.
Is he really Raymond?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
yeah. The wife is always tipped off.
Is it like
with
your
the
mum
girl.
rules your life, like, and everything goes through your mum, and she's kind of in control?
Yeah,
It's like you're still 10 years old, but you're not. You're like 30, but she's still kind of in control of everything, right?
I mean, it's not that bad with Juan, but you know.
Yeah, he backing it up now in case he watches the show. Yeah. Look, I don't know. I've never dated men who had an issue with their mother, or didn't date them long enough to know that they had an issue with their. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think for me, it's a little bit. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. And again, I want to be clear. I'm absolutely single, so everything I'm saying is bullshit, I guess. But I really want people to have a really good relationship with their parents and their exes. Like the biggest turnoffs for me is when I'm dating, like I'll go out on a date with a guy and all he'll do is bash his ex-wife or his girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if he talks about his family in a bad way. Now, Cynthia knows I don't talk to blood relatives. I just don't. You guys never even hear me talk about them, but I would
Me.
never bash them. Well, except for you.
Why would you
Yeah,
bring that
but
up on a
it's
date? Like your
what?
first date? Why was the first thing you'd say on your first date is, I have an ex-wife and I hate her?
But you
Like,
know
it's
what, men? I'm
Some people
sorry.
do.
It's not even people,
wow.
men. You guys are emotionally immature. We've had this conversation before, Rick. Men always do that crap. They will talk because they think like they think that by putting down the woman, they're letting them know that they're done with them and that they want you. And it's like, yeah, no, you dissing another
Yeah.
woman. I'm out.
I can't imagine that working.
It happens more often than you think. Most women, okay, Anthony just said most women I've met say I'm too much of a mama's boy. Oh, I'm just very close to my family because of my health issues that I deal with. That's fair.
Fair.
And you know what? You got to be with somebody who's okay with who you is. You can't, what are you going to do? You can't change it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't come near Cynthia, though. Don't come near. She don't want no mama's boy.
That's so
Yeah.
funny. I was watching a podcast where this woman said that she had her 50th birthday party and her friend found all her exes and invited them all to the party. But they said, but the thing is, she's really good friends
I
with
was just
almost
going to
all of
say
them.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool for me. I would be psyched to see all of them.
You know what's so funny is that so I'm friends with an ex-boyfriend of mine, and I know his now ex-wife. Me and my husband went to their wedding.
Weird.
They're no longer together, but we're still friends with both of them. And I'm also friends with my husband's kid's mother. So it's like, why should there be any hate? Why should there be any like disrespect? It's all past.
People are
you know.
complicated.
Yeah, it's
People are
like
complicated.
Yeah, I went to an ex-girlfriend's wedding, one of my first girlfriends. It was fine because there was quite a long distance between it. So it kind of wasn't a big deal.
yeah.
Right. I would like to see all of my exes at like that'd be interesting. Like at like my next birthday party, have all of my exes show up, but we'd have to group them because some would have issues with the others.
This is like a TV show. This is like a pilot for a TV show.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
It's like anti-Love Island.
No, it would be so weird. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if I'd. So when we say exes, are we talking about people we just slept with or people we had relationships with?
I would never call someone from a one night or an ex. It's got to be kind of.
You know why I would? Because there's this one fine ass man. Like I remember, it would piss off a couple of the other exes that really deserve to know they were not all.
Well, I'll give you that one then.
Okay, good. That's why that one. That's so funny. Wow, this is such an interesting conversation. Interesting. All right, what else you got, Rick?
Oh gosh.
Never prepared. Never fucking prepared. These are my co-hosts.
You always have your list.
I do have my list. Yeah, but I just want you to see how I prepare for the motherfucking show. You people don't. All right. Hot takes. Tell me how you feel about these. We're going to start with Gary. Are dating apps ruining romance?
I'd probably say social media's maybe ruining romance, but
expand on that though.
I'll come back to that in a sec. But like, would you when I was on a dating app, I wasn't really looking for romance. It's probably a bad way of saying it.
You were looking for sex.
Basically, yeah.
That's
like,
okay. I got you.
So I don't know, but like, I don't know. I suppose if you go on a date, there's no mystery anymore. I guess if you've got a social media presence, they kind of know all about you. Now that could be a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know, if it's some serial killer guy. But you know, I suppose it takes a bit of the mystery out of it, I guess, when it's just, this is my friend, whoever, a friend of a friend. And then you have to go through the, you know, asking inquisitive questions and finding out information about them, rather than just looking at their profile and knowing, you know, their favorite films and hobbies and stuff before you even get there. Yeah, is that something you do, by the way? Do you like to go on social media before a date?
Me?
Yeah, I'll go with you, Carmen. Like, is that something that you do?
Well, you can ask them. I'll wait. I can wait my turn.
Well, I'm married, so don't
whatever. You remember when. You can fantasize.
It would be creepy to me if somebody like combed through my entire social media history and knew everything backwards and forwards, and then I meet and like, oh, and then they start talking about stuff from my past or whatever. I'm like, what? Like, it would just creep me out.
Oh, it wouldn't creep me out. I would think it'd be cool. You should look me up, but you should know as much as you can about me, because then there's no surprises. Here's the thing. Here's the weird thing.
I don't think there's any surprises with you, Carmen, because you're very blunt, straight out.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I know what you're saying about the mystery thing, but I'd be more suspicious of somebody who doesn't have social media. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I would be like, oops. There's no social. Gary, it's over between us. But I'm just saying, like, it would be a little weird to me that I couldn't look you up. Now, here's the thing that people don't understand. If you don't know, my name is Carmen Lisette Suarez. You can Google all day long Carmen Suarez and you ain't gonna find me, because there's 1 million just in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? Like, because Carmen Suarez is like Mary Smith, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I keep the mystery alive, Gary. Like, I don't let them know my middle name. But the minute you know my middle name, I have to tell you, people I've worked for all these years have never known my middle name. And just recently, somebody's like, you have a podcast? It's my last week at work. I'm like, yes. It's so funny. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So social media, Rick, that would freak you out. And what, Cynthia, you are married, so you don't have any opinions?
No, I agree with Gary that it does kind of take the romance out. It does take this mystery out, because they do. I mean, there are some psycho people that will really search you and like go way back, like, oh, I know your mother, your grandparents, and all this and that. And
oh my God, why would that information be there?
Listen, they will dig. There are some people that dig.
Yeah, if you know your name and your date of birth, like, they can find a lot of information about you.
Not one social media app has my correct birthday, because I have never been that stupid. Ever. I'm just saying, I'm smarter than the average person. Okay, I'm just kidding. Anthony said, when I was in my early 20s, I went on a very literal blind date. A son of a friend of mine set me up on a date. He was blind, so he couldn't tell me what the date looks like at all.
Oh, wow.
What? I'm confusion.
So the blind date was set up by the other person, but the person doesn't know what the date looks like. So he couldn't say, oh, yeah, she's gorgeous, because he can't see. He don't know what she looks like.
Okay. I don't like that. Okay.
I thought it was, I did that. I thought it was a joke.
Oh, was it a joke?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I've heard this in a comedy show.
I don't know. Okay, ready? Hot take. Oh, wait. We all talked about it, right? Dating apps. All right, next one. Hot take. Gary, you go first again. AI should never be used in education.
Oh. I have to use AI occasionally at work. I won't bore you with the details of what I have to do with it, but it can help. But the problem that you've got is, when I've been using it, is sometimes it will provide you information that isn't correct, because it's grabbed it from a web page that isn't correct. Mm-hmm. So it's a bit like Wikipedia. Like, anybody can update it, but from a Wikipedia point of view, they do have people who go through and verify stuff and
right.
delete things that are incorrect in places.
But should it be in
AI, how that
education?
does it? It depends
I
what
love
it's used
AI.
for, I guess.
I use it
Yeah,
every
it
day.
depends what it can help. Like at work, I might say, "Can you provide me a little help in this area?" And it gives you, as long as you don't just copy and paste it and put it in your essay, then I suppose it's
Right. Right.
But
when
I
you
suppose
say
it could be
education,
helpful.
when you say education, do you mean from the teacher using it or from the students
I
using
don't
it or
know.
both?
That's just a question. I don't know. Give us your opinion on all of it.
And no,
No, what?
Okay. Cynthia's like, no.
no, it should not be used in education because a lot
Cynthia,
of
Right.
stuff that's
yeah.
online isn't true anyways. How can you
Cynthia,
really trust
Okay.
AI? You
I'm
know,
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm
AI.
gonna, I'm gonna tell you to stop talking right now because that's not it. I'm just gonna. I want you to preserve. Everyone thinks you're so brilliant. I want you to just stop right now.
I think it's the
Listen,
future, so it's probably
It's
going
the
to be used,
future.
isn't
You're
it?
gonna,
So,
and AI is
Possible.
not. Look at if you're googling anything, it's the same crap basically. It's
oh,
just
AI is
more
now
advanced.
built in. You search on
Yeah,
Google,
I mean,
it gives you AI results now before
this
anything
isn't a
else. I've noticed
conversation
that
about
recently.
what technology is. Cynthia, I'm trying to save you. I don't want you to say something that you're going to regret like in a month because you're going to realize how dumb it sounded. So that question was more about should it be taught in grade school? Should teachers be using it? And my answer is yes. I think you guys did not watch my motherfucking video I did last week. We should be prepared because it's not going anywhere. We should all be learning
it's a tool that you can
It's a
use
tool.
like anything else as
Exactly.
a tool. So
Yeah. Look at Cynthia's mad
depends
at
how
me.
you use it.
She's gonna log off.
I'm reading Anthony's comment.
Oh, Anthony said it's not a joke. A blind person set me up with a friend of his before, so I call it a literal blind date. Got it.
Oh, cool.
Understood. Okay.
Can I expand a little bit? If it's the teacher saying, "Hey, I need help making a lesson plan," I'm cool with that. But if it's the student saying, "Write my book report," no, I ain't cool with that.
But what if you taught your students how to do research and use it as a tool so that they're not making it and doing the easy thing, which is write my paper. By the way, students and kids have been buying papers since the beginning of time. Like in
You
college,
can do that now. You can just copy big loads of text off Wikipedia.
you
There's
can
no
just have
difference.
somebody else. It was like a big thing in college. Like you don't have to do your paper. You can pay someone, and you know what I mean. Like so, that's going to happen no matter what. The thing that's really cool about students copying and pasting AI is that if you spend any time on AI, you can see it.
Mhm.
I can read an email and be like, that was all written by AI because you start to see what the prompting is. It's
There
pretty
are applications that you can put work in and it will give you a percentage of how much of it they think is AI.
Right.
And it'll say, I think this is 86% likely to be AI.
Yep.
And you don't even need an application. I can tell. Like I've gotten a whole bunch of emails of people requesting to be on the show, and 90% of them now are all AI. And it's the same because AI does a lot of if this, then that, right? So it does a lot of that in its speaking and the way it speaks because it doesn't have nuance. It doesn't have feelings. It doesn't have all that. So it has a very formatted way of speaking. And then it tries to, as it learns what you need, it thinks what you need, then it tries to reflect and mirror back to you. So when you start hearing your own speakage, you're like, okay, stop. You know what I mean? Like you can tell because it's trying to mimic you, but it doesn't do it well. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it should be taught as a tool. And I think part of the problem is people are thinking somehow if they ignore it, it's going to go away. I think students, if they're not taught how to use it, they're going to use it badly until we crash. Just like, remember when we first got cell phones and people were texting and driving and being on the phone and there were all these accidents and people being killed? You don't hear about that as much anymore because we plateau and people figure it out, but just like the cell phone girl, we're gonna have to get you on point. We're gonna get you on point. Yeah. All right, we'll move on. I do this, so I shouldn't. Texting K should be illegal, Rick. I do it all the time.
Same.
I mean,
K.
it doesn't bother me, but it doesn't bother me.
Cynthia, does it bother you?
No, because I use it too.
I use it all the time, but if somebody does it to me, I'm kind of pissed. Like, I just wrote you a whole text. Like, why did you respond to me? Gary, do you ever go K? Oh, go ahead.
Well, that's a different point. Like, if you've given them a novel and they've just gone K, then I might have a problem with it. It depends on the context that it's used. If you're literally saying, I'll meet you at the pub later, and they go K, I don't really have an issue with it.
Right.
But if you've told them your week and then they just go K.
Hey, Mario, how are you? I told everyone I saw you today.
You should be resting.
Anthony. Hey, Tony, how you doing? Anthony just said AI is being used to teach people who want to get ham radio licenses. I don't know what that is.
I mean, it's being used to teach people a lot of things. So, hey.
No. Mario, just Carmen, thank you for today. I love you all to the moon and back. Yeah, get better soon, Mario. I'm glad I got to see you today. It was nice. It was cool. It was bittersweet. Yeah. Rick, what were you going to say about K? What?
You mean literally just typing the word K instead of okay?
Just K. I always do K.
I always put okay. I don't just put K.
Yeah.
Like, is it that hard to put one extra letter?
I am resting. I have no choice. Yeah. I'm glad you are. Tony,
he's on all the
stop it. You can come up. Just stop it. Oh my God, we're past the hour mark.
I
know, but it's Friday. It's
my fault from joining.
It's his fault. I was almost gonna get up.
Come, Jerry.
No, we'll stay up a little bit longer. I don't know. Do I only have a certain amount of minutes? I don't remember, Rick.
I don't think when you do live. No, it's when you do it's recorded.
Oh, live, you could go for. I've seen channels that have been live for years and they just play shows on repeat.
Oh, but I'm talking about restream
all the time.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, right? I don't know. It's fine. I don't go on every day. I'm worried because we have a new show. Hi, Alma. Hi. How are you? Hi, Alma. I didn't get to see Alma today, though, but next time I hope so. Okay, next one. Not everyone needs a podcast. Okay. We think everyone should have a podcast. We are happy with everyone having a podcast. No, there's a lot of, I have to say, so I wrote this today because I'm going to be honest with you. I was somebody sent me an email wanting to be on the show, right? It's some agent talking about somebody else. So I went and researched who the person was. And the link they sent me was to another podcast they did recently. Mm-hmm. And I'm watching this and I'm like, this is the most boring fucking podcast ever. And it wasn't even the guest that wants to be on our show. It was the host. And I'm like, and I'm looking at his YouTube and he has 5,000 followers. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I went and looked at his other, YouTube things. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? I'm like, so if he can have a podcast and he has all that, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just shooketh. I don't think everyone should have a podcast, but everyone does.
I like that everyone's got a podcast. I watch a podcast that watches bad podcasts and reviews them.
Are we on it?
No, we're not. Your podcast is too good for these ones. These ones are awful.
Thanks.
But I don't mind everyone having a podcast. I'm not a big fan of actors having podcasts. Every actor has a podcast, and
that's being more and more now.
And I don't know what's entertaining about it. I don't understand.
What are they talking? What actor has a podcast? I don't listen.
All of them. I always get stuff on YouTube and it'll be some random actor from a show has a podcast.
Okay, I do love the people we do love, which is Sean Hayes and Jason Bateman. Yeah, what is it? Smartless. That's a great podcast, and that's all for actors. Will Arnett, is it?
Yeah.
John Hayes, Will Arnett, and Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. Yeah. I thought there was 4. Oh, there's 3 of them. Right.
Three.
I suppose if they've got a gimmick or a purpose, I don't mind
Well,
that.
they're just so funny together. They're really good friends, and they're just really funny. And they've been doing it for a long time. And then they went on tour with it, so it was a little bit different. But I didn't know that other like actors, like just regular, they're just
and influencers are getting them as well. Like people who are famous for 5 minutes, and now all of a sudden they've signed a massive deal with Spotify, and it makes no sense. Like,
I know. What's up, Spotify?
I don't know.
What's up?
I don't know who's watching them.
No. Yeah, we just have our little live show, whatever. Anyways, not everyone needs a podcast, but everyone has them. So I think what's happening in the industry in Hollywood, just to defend actors and people who are the industry is changing so much, and it's actually, I understand why people are trying to have a podcast or a YouTube show or whatever, because everyone's trying to diversify, because work is really changing, and
they can probably make more money out of podcasts as well, can't they?
Yeah.
Some of them.
So a lot of them that I've seen, they start and it's just them talking, but then eventually they get a Patreon. You can pay that.
Yeah.
Then they get sponsors.
I tell you, I'm kind of sick of the subscriptions to everything. I'm exhausted by everything as a subscription. You have to pay everybody something to read their stuff or to see their stuff. We're just in this place now where you can't just buy something whole. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I want everyone to subscribe and give me money in my coffee thing that I have. And I want people to subscribe and pay for my Substack. But other than that, I'm just saying, no. But I think that's what's happening is people in Hollywood are trying to figure out a way to, hey, look, I've had people want to sponsor us and I've said no because I don't believe in what they do. Mm-hmm. I've had at least 2 legit places wanting us, and which is interesting because I have nothing. I have nobody. I mean, I have you guys and I do have our audience, but you know what I'm saying? So I get it. I think we need to get a big name person on here. Do like an interview or something big time. I'm working on it. Okay. All right. The phrase, this goes back to dating, I'm not like other girls, needs to be retired, or I'm not like other guys, needs to be retired. I've never said that.
Did Michael Jackson say that in the Thriller video?
What?
Oh, I think Michael Jackson said that in the Thriller video. I'm not like other guys. And then he turns into a werewolf and he eats her.
Kind of wasn't like other guys.
True.
May he rest in sweet peace. We love Michael Jackson. I don't want to get no hate from people. But it is kind of weird, I think the other thing that needs to be exotic, I just want to send this out there to the men out there, not for me, but for other women of color. Do not tell women they're exotic. Because all that means, I can't tell you how many men have said that to me my entire life. All that means is that you've never dated a woman of color.
Yeah, why would you say that?
What?
Why would you say that?
Oh my God. I don't know, because they think it's
a compliment.
It's not a compliment.
It doesn't sound like a compliment.
God, you're so exotic. And I'm like,
that's like going to me, oh, you're so pale.
I should have said that. That would have been
Jerry, you're so British. My God.
I know.
So funny. Yeah. Okay. If you're I don't believe this is true, but this is AI threw this in there. If your dog has an Instagram, you need a hobby. People making serious money having their dog having TikTok accounts, and some of them are cute. I watch them, or cats, and I hate cats.
The new one, parrots.
What?
There's people with parrots on YouTube who are making their parrots say stuff, and they're making a fortune from it.
Oh, wow.
You know what? We got to get back into our ASMR. We had a whole show where we were just making fun of like people, because people make money doing ASMR. Gary, relax. Gary, relax. Relax, Gary.
It's all the whispering into the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what I don't like is when they do the... No, I hate that. How is that relaxing? It's gross.
It is.
Ew.
People like it.
Ew. People. Rick likes it. It's okay. Clearly.
if there's something unique about the animal, like I remember somebody had a dog and it didn't have the back two legs. And everyone's like, oh, and they want to see like the dog and how's he doing and that he's still happy and da-da-da. I can see that, but if it's just a regular dog, like okay.
Oh no. Let me tell you, I follow people who have just dogs in their videos, like especially like the ones I love, the Huskies. And
Oh yeah,
I did not realize how the Huskies just talk so much.
yeah.
They
Or
do.
like the ones who like they get all like I love when the dogs are mad at the owners and they're like, they're like, we're gonna get a pup cup, and they're still like,
That's the new thing. Short videos on YouTube, and it's like dogs being sad, dogs going to the vet, dogs hate their owners, and it's just all these videos that just appear, and it's the same thing. It's just dogs being falling over.
Anthony just said there are a lot of TikTokers who put their parrots on live streams and they have millions of followers.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting a fucking parrot as a co-host. That's what we're going to do.
They get these parrots. They're called African grey parrots because they apparently they live longer than humans sometimes, and they've got like the mental ability of like a 4-year-old kid. They say so they can actually speak and remember things. And yeah, it's just videos of the parrot just saying random stuff over and over again. And they make millions of quid off it.
I'm overthinking the show. I need to just fucking get a parrot and whatever. Okay. All right. People who say I don't watch TV are lying or insufferable. I know. What?
If you watch YouTube, you're watching TV, technically. It's the same thing.
I actually know someone who doesn't even own a TV.
Oh, wow. Not a computer either?
They have a laptop and they'll watch movies here and there, but they'll go to the library and rent the movie.
Name them. Okay, I'll name mine. Alden doesn't watch TV.
She's an older woman. Her name is Jonna.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thought you'd be like Terry K. Name them. What's their name? What's their name?
Name them. I'm like, don't be putting. No, I look at there are people who are just not into. I think it's. I don't know. I love television. I grew up on television. I ain't gonna be mad about it. I don't know why TV gets such a bad name. I fucking loved. I learned more about etiquette and manners and the way the world works because I could watch TV and then watch movies, and I'm not gonna be ashamed about it. Like. Fuck it. I'm so over people and they're like their snooty, stuck up ways. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's see. I don't want to say that one. That one's boring. If you're still using your, okay, blah, blah. All right. Well, that's all we got. No.
All right.
That's what we're, well, I don't know. Let me see. I might have skipped some at the beginning. Brunch is just breakfast with a PR team. That's funny. Silly. AI should never be it. No, we talked about everything.
Okay, cool.
You have any plans this weekend, Gary? Anything you want to share?
No, not this weekend. No. I've got some garden work to do. I've just bought a load of fence panels for my back garden.
Oh,
I
cool.
got them. Yeah, so this is boring, by the way. Cut this out.
Oh no, but well, this is just all live. This is not part of the.
I'm joking.
Okay. I'm like, wait, what? Does he think we're recording this? Like,
no, yeah. So I got a load of stuff. I know someone who had a building yard and it closed down. So I got like loads of stuff for the garden. So I'm going to be doing that this weekend.
And you guys don't have Monday off. We have Monday off here in the States.
We had last Monday off, so our bank holidays. We call them bank holidays. It's the same thing, but yeah, ours was last Monday.
Okay, yeah. So I just want to sleep all weekend. It's not really going to happen because I have to edit and do stuff like that, but I'm going to try. Yeah. What about you?
Did you hear about the Scottish guy, the black guy that everybody in America is like freaking out about? Did you hear about that guy?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to Gary. If you heard about that.
No, who's this? Maybe I've seen it.
The United States women have now figured out that there are black people in Scotland, and there's a guy there. I forget what his real name is or what he goes by. He's a fitness guy, but he looks like Sterling K. Brown. And it's just the like TikTok is all a mess about it because now like black people in Scotland are now like best buddies with black people here in the United States. It's like a thing.
And I saw an American guy, black guy, go there, and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna see if I can find somebody."
He's a comedian. He's
Oh, was it?
he's a very famous comedian. I can't remember his name, but he's like a black guy. Some random black guy. He's like big time famous comedian.
I don't know, but that's not really a big deal to me because like everyone's got unique accents over here from different regions. So you're always used to seeing.
Oh, no.
different-
The
you
funny
used to-
part was that we didn't know that there were black people in Scotland. That's what was the funniest.
Oh, there's black people in Ireland.
I know.
With an
There were
Irish
black people
voice.
everywhere, but it was just like a weird thing. This one woman did she did a stitch of his, right? And she was like, "They make them in black," and that blew up. Like everybody was like, "It's so funny," and that's how the whole thing started. You know what I mean? It was just. Hey, I think that's the best of social media. That connection and that fun and that joy, and also how the gingers now know they're black. You know, that whole thing was funny too. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but people with red hair. Somebody, some black woman turned around and said that we all know that people with red hair are actually black. They're our cousins, and that blew up millions of views. And then all these people with red hair were on the phone, like we're on TikTok, going, "Oh my God, I feel so different now." I was like, okay, relax a little bit. Like, yeah, yeah. I think that's the best of the interwebs. I get excited by that stuff. You know what I realized when this happens, even if I delete it, it's still on the stream.
I just ignore it, to be honest.
Yeah, all right. Because I don't have to block it because they're just gonna find a different way. But anyways, guys, it was so much fun to have you guys here. I appreciate Gary. Thank you for stopping by. It's always nice to see you. You're always
yeah, like I said, it's been a while, and like I said, I was just up, and I've been out tonight, so I got in at like 1. And
okay, but I love that you still come and hang out.
Well, I wasn't ready to go sleep, and then I saw the alert that you were live, and I thought, I think I've got the link somewhere, and then I find it, and I jumped on. So
well, if you don't, you can just let us know, and we'll always, just like we did today, whatever. You can always just come in the comments, but it doesn't change, right? It doesn't change. The link doesn't change unless I change it in the future so that you can't come on. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, everyone, check us out on Sunday. We'll be here at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Oh no, I said that wrong, right? Did I say it right?
12 Pacific, 3 Eastern.
And have a great long weekend, and we'll be back again next Friday. Remember, at the end of the day, it really is all about the joy. And bye, Anthony. Thank you for stopping by. Bye. And what's her name?
Wait, Melanie. Melonie's not on today.
She's like blowing us off now. I put one Gavin Newsom thing up. One. Okay, bye, everyone. Bye.